Let us rewind to 1791 in England, where a single, tragic event sparked a fear that would linger for centuries. A coroner's report claimed a cat had suffocated a baby by sucking its breath. Sounds like something from a spooky story, right? This bizarre idea, combined with old folklore that linked cats to witchcraft, created a powerful and lasting superstition. It is a perfect example of how fear can blossom from a rare, isolated incident and deep-seated cultural beliefs, making us see cats as mysterious symbols rather than the simple, instinctual animals they are. Have you ever noticed your cat scratching the floor around its food bowl? It might seem strange, but this is actually a deeply ingrained survival tactic. This behavior isn't a sign of dislike for the meal, it is your cat's instinct to bury leftover food. Their wild ancestors did this to mask the scent of their leftovers from potential predators, avoiding unwanted attention and danger. While completely harmless in your safe kitchen, this ancient ritual surprises many new pet owners. It is a fascinating glimpse into the cautious nature of our feline friends, reminding us that even the most domestic cat carries a bit of the wild within. Now, let us have an honest look at the actual, though rare, risks. The most significant physical danger is the possibility of a cat lying on a sleeping baby's face, which could lead to accidental suffocation. A baby simply doesn't have the strength or mobility to push a curious cat away. So, why would a cat do this? It is not with any malicious intent. Cats are naturally drawn to warmth and the comforting scent of a newborn, seeking out that cozy closeness. On the health front, you might have heard about disease risks like toxoplasmosis. It is important to know that the primary concern for this is during pregnancy, as it can affect the unborn child. Once the baby is born, the risk is significantly lower, and practicing good hygiene like washing hands after cleaning the litter box can prevent most potential infections. The key takeaway here isn't to panic, but to be proactive. The simplest and most effective rule is to never leave your infant alone with your cat. Creating physical barriers, like keeping the cat out of the baby's crib with a special net or by closing the nursery door, is a fantastic way to ensure everyone's safety and give you complete peace of mind. Bringing a new baby home is a whirlwind of change not just for you, but for your feline family member too. So, how do cats typically react to this tiny, new human? The response can be a real mixed bag, ranging from endearing curiosity to noticeable stress. You might be pleasantly surprised to see your cat take on a gentle, guardian-like role. Many owners report their cats curling up near the baby, always keeping a watchful but calm eye, or following the infant's movements with quiet interest. This behavior paints an almost poetic picture of a budding bond, where the cat seems to accept the baby as part of its extended family. On the other paw, some cats may react differently. The sudden arrival of a newborn, with all its new sounds and smells, can be unsettling for a creature of habit. Your cat might display signs of stress or feel its territory has been invaded. They might become more withdrawn or, conversely, a little more vocal. Understanding that these reactions are rooted in instinct and a need for adjustment is key. By recognizing these behaviors, both the protective and the perplexed, you can better help your furry friend navigate this big life change and foster a positive, safe relationship from the very start. So, how do you navigate this new dynamic to ensure a safe and happy home for both your baby and your cat? It all comes down to a blend of smart management, vigilance, and a little bit of empathy for your furry friend. The golden rule is simple: always supervise all interactions. This is especially crucial during your baby's sleep times. Never leave your infant and cat together unattended. A straightforward way to manage this is by using physical barriers. Consider installing a gate on the nursery door or simply keeping the door closed when the baby is sleeping. This effectively prevents your curious cat from jumping into the crib eliminating the risk of accidental suffocation. Don't forget about health and hygiene. Keeping your cat healthy with regular vet checkups and maintaining a clean litter box placed well away from the baby's area significantly reduces any minimal risk of disease transmission. Finally, help your cat make positive associations with the new arrival. Let them investigate the baby's scent on a blanket before a formal introduction. Reward calm behavior near the baby with quiet praise or a treat. This gradual, gentle approach helps ease your cat's stress, showing them that the baby is not a threat but a new part of the family. A little vigilance, mixed with understanding, goes a very long way. So, where does this leave us after separating the old wives' tales from the facts? The truth is, living with both a cat and a baby requires a balanced perspective. The potential dangers, while real, are thankfully rare. They don't stem from a malicious nature in cats, but from simple, instinctual behaviors and the inherent vulnerability of an infant. This reality doesn't mean you have to choose between your beloved pet and your child's safety. Instead, it highlights that with attentive care, proactive management, and a watchful eye, cats and babies can not only coexist, but can share a truly loving home. By dispelling the myth that cats are intrinsically harmful, we open the door to appreciating the unique and beautiful bond that can form between a child and their feline companion. This relationship, built on mutual curiosity and gentle introductions, can enrich your family's life in incredible ways. It has a connection filled with warmth, quiet companionship, and the joy of watching two different creatures learn about the world together. By balancing sensible caution with compassion for your pet, you create a harmonious environment where both your baby and your cat can thrive side by side. So, what is the final verdict? It is not about fear, but about fostering a loving, safe space for your entire family, both two-legged and four-legged. If this deep dive helped separate fact from fiction and gave you some peace of mind, do us a huge favor and hit that like button. It really helps us out. What has your experience been like? Did your cat become a baby's guardian, or were they a little skeptical? We'd love to hear your story in the comments below. And if you want to keep getting tips for a happy, harmonious home, make sure you subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching.